Did it?
No, I'm watching, WWE.
Oh, who won the Rumble?
Uso. Jay Uso.
All right, I was gonna give you a hot take for that shit.
It was fun. I thought for a fucking second they're gonna give it to Dom. I was like, ain't no fucking way they're giving it, because it was him and Dom at the end. Like, ain't no way they're giving this shit to Dom. Like, no fucking way. And then I'm like, of course not.
Imagine Dom with 3 belts.
Well, that's what I was saying. I was like, ain't no fucking way it's gonna go that way. Because the final 4 was LA Knight, Jimmy Uso, Jay Uso, and Dom. And Jay knocked out both Jimmy and LA Knight at the same time. So right now they're just obviously staring at each other. I'm like, oh look, it's gonna be a part 2 to that rivalry again. But then obviously it just didn't happen at the end.
With this going of the Vision that betrayed Rollins, in my head, because I guessed it right last time about the leg that it was fake, I was thinking to myself, it's fake. It's fake. I'm like, Saturday Night Main Event, we're gonna think that they betrayed him so that Punk cannot be looking behind his back, and then all of a sudden we get the Vision attacking Punk and Seth Rollins retains. I'm like, it's the perfect execution. You're not gonna fool me. But with you telling me that they did come out to announce that it's a vacant, I'm like, okay. I'm like, you were injured, and I don't feel bad.
No. I mean, it could still be another little story that they're writing out. It could still be hey, y'all thought I was injured. I mean, yes, I am injured, but here I am attacking CM Punk for him to lose. In this case, it would be against Jey Uso. But it's still a possibility of them playing it out that way.
It could possibly be where I was like, oh, we spoke with this guy, we spoke with that guy. It would be too much. I don't like it. I don't like it. But when I was watching all of that, my hot take was that Seth Rollins was not injured, or that we were going to get a 4th guy. Now that I know that he's officially injured, that I got reports, now that Ross said this. So now that I'm seeing that, now that you told me who's the winner, I'm gonna go with my plan B, which was in this one. I literally thought about it yesterday that Jey Uso was gonna be the new leader of the Vision, and now I'm getting close to it. Because I saw another one where they're saying that it was Brock Lesnar who's gonna be the new leader. I'm like, one, Brock Lesnar doesn't know how to be in the mic. Brock Lesnar being in Raw every day does not make sense. I'm like, and Brock Lesnar does not need a group, because Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed is that. They are the big animals. You don't need another beast in there. I'm like, if we can add 2 more guys and make a big stable, I'm like, it's got to be Jey Uso, and we got to give a tag team partner for Bronson. Like, who's big or who's small? I'm like, Austin Theory or fucking Melo.
Which is the name being thrown out, Austin Theory. Melo's a no, because obviously of his feud with Miz right now.
It just started on Friday. And then we got fucking Dragunov back, and I was not expecting him to be back in. When I saw him, I'm like, he's winning. He's not losing to fucking Sami Zayn.
I mean, you weren't gonna ruin a return that big, for a loss. You weren't. You had to give it a W.
Can you ruin a return though? Can you ruin? I mean, have you ever thought of fighters that lose?
Well, I mean, there's a few. I think I don't know. I can't think of any.
Technically, they're ruining Rusev. He already lost his first Intercontinental Championship, even though it's been by cheating. But still, I'm like, Dirty Dom is getting in his Eddie Guerrero mode.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's wrestlers out there, if you think about it really hard, but it's this one. It was like, hey, he was already on the up before he got injured. He was gonna start getting his push. He was getting his momentum really good, and then he got injured, and obviously he's out. He comes back. It's like, well, let's put him back right where he was. It was that's the way I saw it. It was that simple when it happened. And again, will he be doing the open challenges? I don't know if he will. I doubt it. And in this case now, as you're mentioning Jey Uso as the leader of Vision, I don't know. Again, because you're talking about just a young team. Uso's not young.
But he would okay. The only way I see it like this, because Jey Uso needs something fresh. Because if you don't make him heel anytime soon, people are gonna start forgetting about him. That's one of my points.
Yes.
2, I'm like, nobody would expect the guy who gets the most loud pops to be bad. Like, are you still gonna say no yeet, or is he gonna be doing the no yeet? Like, no yeet.
Right.
if you make him heel, that makes you pay attention to Jimmy now, right? So can we finally get a Jimmy storyline as his brother, like which originally I wanted something that I read in online, which I was like, I'm all in that. All of a sudden, Jimmy starts acting out of character and become more heel, like very like a bad heel, because he keeps getting phone calls. He keeps getting phone calls. It's like, oh, what's going on? He keeps getting, and it's that it's no Emmy, that it's in his ear, telling him, hey, you gotta fucking, I lost my belt because you got me pregnant. Now you gotta bring us a belt home.
Right.
And I was like, oh, that's a sick ass storyline. I like it. I read it. I'm like, we should. I'm like, that way we don't forget about Noemi, that she's gonna be gone for like a year. I'm like, and it helps freaking Jimmy to elevate and call him Big Jim because at the moment you're still Jimmy, bro.
Right.
There's no way where if you don't become a singles champion, you'll never be nothing but a tag team guy, and it sucks because I like little Jimmy. I'm sorry, I like Jimmy over Jay.
Hey,
And
I don't know, man. I mean, because even if you look at SmackDown, right? Do you think Cody's turning? You know,
yes,
because of his actions. So
yes.
but so you're telling me you're gonna go with the both your, I guess you could say, your top two baby faces in the company that sell you the most merch, I guess. You gotta tell me that both Cody and Jay are gonna turn at the same time, at about around the same time.
Well, you gotta remember that when I was thinking about this, it was a hot take. That one's a hot take. The
Okay,
Cody
right.
Rhodes is happening. It's happening.
Yeah, that's it's they're already starting to show it really good. Yeah.
Yeah. So my hot take is that so like para mí a hot take is like something that might not happen. That for me is a hot take. The chance of Jay Uso becoming the guy, it's very like right now it's looking like a 50-50 because he just won the Rumble. So Cody Rhodes becoming heel, I can see it very good after if Jay turns. Like if I'm imagining it, if Jay does turn and he becomes part of the Vision, that means he's gonna win the belt. He's gonna win the belt at main event, right?
Yes.
So now CM Punk is gonna be trying to fight him, but he's never gonna do it because of the Vision. Jay gets his little run, right? We're in November, October. We still got November, December, January, February, March, April. Can he get a 6-month title reign? I don't know. With the Vision, it's possible. Now, when Cody turns, that's where I see CM Punk finally getting his WWE WrestleMania moment at WrestleMania versus Cody Rhodes because the WWE title is worth a lot more than a World
World heavyweight.
Heavyweight Championship. So I can still see him going towards Cody because he's the evil guy. And that's the only way I can see it happening. That
Well, I
it's
mean, because obviously my mindset was somehow, some way, Seth was going to hold that title until Mania, which is where CM Punk would take it from Seth.
yeah,
I didn't see it happening any other way. I didn't see it happening as Saturday Night Main Event. It was not going to happen.
same.
And
Same.
obviously with the way I'm seeing it is, hey, he's winning Elimination Chamber because where they're doing it just happens to be in his backyard, right, Chicago. So why would he not have him win the Chamber and Chicago to give it a bigger pop, a bigger, fairy tale ending, and finally to close up this fairy tale ending, you win your title at Mania by main event night 2. That's it. So in this case, yeah, I guess it would be Cody Rhodes. I mean, but at the same time, I mean, yes, I see the turn with Cody Rhodes happening. I see it happening. I'm not happy with it. Don't get me wrong. I want to see him heel, but it's like I still wanted to see the damn Randy Orton heel take this guy out. It just didn't happen.
Then now you're gonna get to see Cody Rhodes heel Cody versus a Randy Orton.
That's face, but it's like
It's not the
everybody knows Randy's better as a heel. Everybody knows this.
That's true. That is true. He is, as much as I hate Randy because he was always a safe wrestler, and it's funny because he said that he always wanted to be in the longevity. At the end of the day, he's almost retired because of injuries, even though he
Right.
was a safe wrestler. Goes to show you that you can't be safe. um, pero man, you know what? Now that you told me about but we're gonna get heel. It's easier to get a heel Cody over a heel Jey Uso The other hot take would be CM Punk becomes a leader of the division.
No, that's way out. That's a
That's
big ass stretch. That's a big
that
stretch.
that's a big stretch. Just
Yeah.
because he wants to be a champion. That's how I can see it.
I mean, yeah. The reason why I'm saying it's a big stretch is because I mean, again, Paul Heyman just backstabbed him.
Yes.
Yes, at Mania. So it's like you're not gonna rejoin them after you got backstabbed like that. It's just not gonna happen.
So por eso para mí, I'm like, I don't know. Not that one. For sure, not that one. But Jey Uso, yes. Like 100%, I can see it. Especially now that he won the Royal Rumble. I'm like, it's almost not too perfect to not do it. Because they need a mic guy. And Austin Theory's not that.
I mean, you don't. The thing is, you don't need Jay. You don't need him there. You need a mic guy. Hey, guess what? Paul Heyman's still there. Paul Heyman's still the mic for the entire unit. Obviously, when they had the whole Seth Rollins and the Vision going on, eventually they broke them apart, and they had Seth and Becky Lynch, and then Paul Heyman and the other two. That's how they got more mic time for anyone, all three of them at this point. So I was glad when they went that route. Because I was like, hey, this is not working out. Like, obviously, Paul Heyman he needs his mic, and now that Seth is out, it's like, okay, well, Paul Heyman's gonna have the mic. A matter of fact, the beginning of Raw, when Pierce came out and talked after that, Paul Heyman was like, yeah, why are you guys booing us for? He's like, we did everybody a favor because, I backstabbed Roman Reigns, I backstabbed CM Punk for Seth Rollins. Not no chump champ Seth Rollins that breaks his arm every single way. He can't carry the company like that. And he went off on the reason why they backstabbed, Seth Rollins.
And it's I know that when I saw that documentary thing where they were gonna make freaking CM Punk win the Rumble, and he's like, well, let's throw a curveball. Everybody knows we're gonna win the Rumble. Why not give it to Jay? I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what the fuck? Nobody wanted Jay. I'm like, look, the experiment failed. The experiment failed because they gave the fucking belt back to Gunther. Did they give him a chance to do it? I don't think they gave him a chance. That is true. They didn't really give him go for it. Now this would be a chance because Jey Uso still he's not big on the mic. Again, they need a leader. He's 40. The thing is that by Braun spearing Seth and being the one who told Bronson, he's like, who are you gonna join? Me or him? Basically, when they were talking, and Braun's put him to a corner, I'm like, that kind of makes Braun Breaker the leader. I'm like, so that means you have to find a tag partner for Bronson, and that ain't Jay, right? My vision would be that Jay would become the leader of the Vision. That's how I see it. I'm like, because if it ain't him, I don't know who would be their third guy, because I don't want this to be a duels thing. It can be possible, but I mean, might as well become tag team champions then.
I mean, at that point, but I mean, again, I don't know which way it's gonna go. I don't know if they'll just keep it like that. Rumor had it was gonna be Austin Theory being added in there. Stuff like that was being thrown out there. And obviously now with the whole the whole AI hiring, it's like, okay, well now we have better storytelling. Improved it on Friday, and then improved it again today, I guess, in a way.
Those AI things are just fucking wild. Fucking Tupac. My favorite one is Martin Luther King when he's like, I'm tired of being the nice guy. You wanted a dream? I am the dream. That's fucked up because they're using, obviously, people that are not here with us anymore. But it makes it kind of cool in a way. Like, oh, the heel turn. When they were talking Malcolm X and freaking Martin Luther King, I remember I posted in my group chat that wrestling, the boxing, that watch wrestling, they're like, and of course, the internet guys, they're black, right? They're African American. And they're like, there's no fucking way Malcolm X will allow him to talk to him like that. I was like, well, it is promo. Someone's going to have to take the backseat. And I was like, it was pretty funny. But, ¿cómo se llama? Yeah, that's my only hot take right now. My only hot take is that Jey Uso will be the leader on Saturday Night Main Event, which I don't even know. When is that shit? Is it November or is it October?
It has to be. No, I think it's like first week of November.
Not this weekend, is it?
No, I don't know. I know it's Salt Lake. I don't know when though.
Because it can be next weekend because next weekend is November 1st. And freaking send the San Diego thing, it's November 14th.
Then it might be this weekend actually.
Oh shit!
Because obviously I know because you have what is it Survivor Series right in November.
See, Survivor Series in
And
November.
so for sure it can't happen that month because you at the same time you don't want to have it in the closer to December because then you have to do one in December for John Cena's retirement. But so I'm assuming it's gonna be then this weekend, I guess.
Let me check right now. I'm getting.
Would be the 28th, the 25th, no? This weekend. Yeah, I think it is this weekend.
Yeah, give me a Wrestle Saturday Night Main Event. Oh, November 1st. Oh, I guess we are getting two.
But I mean, I guess it counts as October 31st in a way.
Salt Lake City, yeah, Salt Lake City. November 1st, because I think we had WrestlePalooza in October también, no? Oh, there you go. Survivor Series is until like freaking November 29. So they are expanding like November 1st, November 29. We get one at the first of the month, which is kind of like the October one. And then November 29, which is the actual PLE. That's the big pay-per-view, which is Survivor Series. And then December 13th, 2 weeks later, we get freaking John Cena's retirement. Do you think it's Edge?
I wanted to say yes, but after the stunt, I mean, unless if they're going with the stretch of, hey, we gave you Andrade, he showed his face, and now we are suing you or cease and desist or whatever. So in order for this cease and desist to go away and we'll allow you to start using Andrade, let us have Edge for one night.
That's the theory that's going. Okay, so you cleared it up. Yeah. Yo no entendí. When I saw it, I'm like, what? I'm like, I'm stupid. Yeah. Make it more clear. You literally just made it clear for me. It's like, we'll let you use them from now on if you give us Edge for one night. This is my thing. Have this Monday Night Raw, the one in Madison Square Garden after Saturday Night Main Event. Let it be John Cena versus Dirty Dom. Cena wins the belt so that he can be a Grand Slam champion. Mm-hmm. And then he can drop it to Dirty Dom again at the War Games and have him a singles match. The thing is that you are throwing away one match of John Cena before, and because you're repeating a match, right? The Dirty Dom and this one, just for him to become a Grand Slam champion, and that's the only belt he needs. And I don't want Dirty Dom to be the last guy. I don't want him to be the retirement match. It'll be nice because you're.
Well, I mean, the only way I could see it going is with the current roster. I mean, what, fucking Brock Lesnar again, just so you could get the win over him, because obviously it ended up as a loss, and
that's what sucks, because it wasn't even a loss where John Cena looked great. It was a fucking squash
match, yeah,
which doesn't make sense. I'm like, what the fuck? From what I know, from the little rumors that I heard, is that ESPN wanted their ratings up. But I'm like, why squash it though? That wouldn't make any sense if you're not gonna use Brock Lesnar again. I'm like, so for me, it didn't fucking make any sense at all. I'm like, and I think ESPN is only getting PLEs now. I mean, they are getting PLEs from now on because fucking SmackDown is still over there on USA Network. Mm-hmm. These fools are over here on Netflix. So I'm like, why are you allowing ESPN to make decisions for storylines that wouldn't make sense?
I mean, I don't know. That's the only way I could see it going is like, if it's not Edge, it's going to be Lesnar, and it's going to be like, hey, I'm going to get my win back. And that's why I retired with a win on you, because I guess you're my biggest nemesis, I guess. Not really, but whatever,
So, no. Hey, te digo, like, for when it comes to that, the John Cena's retirement, it just looks like it will be Brock Lesnar because of that win. Other than that fucking match did not make any sense at all. I also from the rumors that I heard, Cody did want to drop the title to Drew McIntyre at WrestlePalooza.
Yeah. Right.
But ESPN didn't want that, or TKO, right? TKO didn't want that for ESPN, which again, it doesn't make any sense because ESPN only does PLEs. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Right. Drew McIntyre can still be in bangers. He can still be in big event fights if you give him the right storyline. He literally had the storyline of the year with fucking CM Punk.
CM Punk, yeah.
And that's with CM Punk being out of fucking WWE. As in, like,
he was injured. Right. Yeah.
Like,
he was carrying the entire promo, yeah, basically.
It's like right now, it kind of sucks for Cena that he had selective dates, but none of his storylines make sense anymore. Like, because he's only wrestling to wrestle. Like the AJ Styles, they let AJ carry it. And I was like, but
But I mean, to be fair, it's like, I mean, I enjoyed that match a lot. The AJ Styles and Cena match. Like, you don't need a story for that. You know, you already know it's Cena's retirement. Like all these matches, especially the ones that John Cena's booking himself, like the AJ Styles one. Like obviously, it only got booked because the fans were asking for it, and Cena was like, "Well, I want to fight AJ Styles." That's
Yes.
why that's the only reason why it happened. Like you don't need stories for these at this point anymore. You don't need to build up a story. You're down to your last format, 3 nights, whatever. You're down to your last three. It's like, hey, who do you want to wrestle? Like, this is now yours. Just go ahead and take it away. Final three. You know,
Basically, unless he gets a match in Raw, which I highly doubt. I think Raw's gonna set up freaking what's it called
Saturday night.
Saturday night. No, it's gonna set up War Games.
Oh right, yeah. But see, I don't even think he'll be in the War Games match because are you really gonna waste one more night on War Games for him?
I don't think we're getting a classical War Games with the Vision. I think it's gonna be the MF My Family Tree MFT
versus
the Wyatt, which it might not even close the night if it's that.
I doubt they'll go that route. Honestly, I don't think, because again, it's one of your big pay-per-views, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying they're small, but you have bigger people out there to have the War Games. You don't need.
I'm gonna throw it out to you then. Let's say Jey Uso does turn, becomes the leader of the Division. That's 3 guys. If you want to do something at War Games, that's 3 guys. You still need to get 2 more for the War Games because Seth is out. So you still need to find 2 guys, which we can say Big Jim to handle Jay's back.
No, he's not. So Jim would be on the face side.
On the face side, exactly, right? Mm-hmm. So that's CM Punk. That would be LA Knight. That would be Jimmy. And who's the 4th guy? John Cena?
Well, you go with Cody.
Or Cody? And then who's
Cody
over here?
And I'm almost certain, 100% certain, Roman Reigns will be on the 5th guy on the face side.
Oh, we're barely at 4 guys. We haven't chosen a 4th guy for the heels.
You don't well I mean there you have easy. There you have 3, and then you go with who's currently feuding with Cody? Drew. You know,
Drew won, not tag with Jay and Roman. He doesn't like those.
No. Drew's gonna be on the heel side.
That's where Jay would be at, and that's
but Roman was gonna be on the face side. I'm saying Roman's gonna be on the face side with CM Punk and Jimmy because if, like you mentioned, Jay is turning and going with the Vision, like obviously it's like, yo, you're gonna go with Paul Heyman after what he did to me. You know, it's like,
and then it would be Drew and who else?
So you got Jay, Drew, and the Vision. That's 4. And then I mean the 5th would just be
some random Austin Theory.
Right, that's my point. People were saying it was gonna be Austin Theory joining in. So Austin Theory, or a matter of fact, here you go, Brock Lesnar. Let's go.
That's one of that would be one of the reasons why I said, ¿cómo se llama? That would be one of the reasons why I said now it's not the Vision at War Games, because let's say Jay doesn't turn, that means that the Vision has to get 3 people.
Yeah, which I mean, don't get me wrong. One of them is clear cut, Brock Lesnar. It's out there. Why? Hey, I got a favor I could call in.
Yes,
Paul Heyman. Hey, Brock. I mean, he did the same thing with CM Punk with the War Games with when it was Roman, Sammy, Jimmy, Jay, and then CM Punk came to help. Yeah, I had a favor. Here we go.
All right, that's 3. Then what you were gonna say, Drew?
So Drew 4 because he's currently feuding with Cody.
And then I guess Austin Theory.
I mean, I don't know. I'm leaning more. Even if he doesn't join the Vision, I'm sure Jay's gonna be on that side. Even if he doesn't join the Vision, because I mean, at the end of Raw, you'll see it when you look at it. You have CM Punk and Jay, face to face at the end of the ring, right? Because obviously that's a fight they're promoting, and then you see Jimmy in the background just staring like pissed off, obviously, because I'm like, bro, you just eliminated me, like you remember, So it's like you already see that might actually build into Mania potentially, Jimmy versus Jay, part 2, which
it better be better. It better be better.
I mean, if a title's on the line and actually Jimmy might actually win it, for once, that'd be nice. Like you never got a push in your career, but here you go, you win title. Here you go. That's all you need at Mania.
Who's the other one? That's the cosa llama. You just told me today también AJ Styles beat the Judgment Day with Dragon Lee.
Dragon Lee, yeah.
which I'm fine because Judgment Day wasn't doing shit with it. I mean,
and the only reason why the match actually happened, according to the storylines, Don was talking to Pierce and AJ Styles was there, and he was like, "Why am I the only one always defending championships around here?" And then AJ Styles was like, "You're right. We should get your tag team to defend it." He's like, "Wait, no, I mean that." That's how they came about it. So it was Don's fault why they lost the titles.
Okay, so now we're getting back to the Finn Balor Dirty Dom. Okay,
yeah, Dirty Dom, yeah.
All right.
And eventually, I mean, Liv Morgan's still to most likely will be at the Rumble when she comes back because, I mean, where's she at, bro? Like it's been some time already, and it was supposed to be a minor injury.
Hot take for Saturday Night Main Event. Is there any hot takes that you might see? Which we still have a week. I think I told you November 1st. So we still got till next week if you want to put a hot take. Do you have any hot takes right now that you saw that?
Jimmy turns on Jay.
Jimmy turns that. And Jimmy becomes part of the Vision? Or just...
That's actually... No, actually... That's... I don't know. I don't know. Fuck it. I don't know.